Hey, what's up, my YouTube fam? I'm back. This is Larry with Invest and Build Your Credit and Wealth. Today, we're going to be talking about, you know the deal, you read the thumbnail, how do you leverage your credit? And we're going to be talking about Plastique, the all-in-one payment method. This platform allows you to use your credit card, and we're going to talk about this, and make payments where people do not allow credit card payments, and to be able to reap the benefits of the bonus points by using your credit card. Hey, it's a platform that I use, and we're going to cover that. So it's so important. Listen, it's so important that you understand the importance of your credit and to improve your credit score and just the overall your overall credit profile. I'm big and talk about credit profiles because I talk to clients all the time. And, in our industry, I keep it real with y'all about this credit, right? You have some people out there, trying to get your business and say, hey, I can remove this negative item to help your score. Listen, let me tell you something. Some stuff that is so old don't even affect your score anymore. You really have to understand the different FICO scoring modules and how that negative information impacts your score, how, when it does not impact your score anymore. And I'm gonna have a video there. I had an earlier video about different FICO scoring modules. I think it's time for me to go back over the FICO scoring modules to give y'all some in-depth information about, give you some positive information on how that FICO scoring module works and why your scores are different with TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, and the other different FICO scoring modules that are coming out all the way up to the new one that's FICO 10 and 10 plus. We'll just kind of go over all of those and kind of tell you how certain things affect your score in those scoring modules. But first, hey, listen up, subscribe to the channel. I'm definitely trying to grow this channel because I am trying to bring y'all the real deal. I'm trying to be upfront and honest about credit, upfront and honest about what can be removed, what can't be removed. There's people out there tell you stuff is going to get removed. It is how it is reporting on your credit report. If it's reporting accurate, it's going to be hard to get that. If it's a charge off and it's with the original creditor, there are strategies, but you're just not going to write a letter and that stuff comes off. It doesn't happen that way. I'm sorry for all y'all other people trying to tell people it happens that way. You have to find inaccuracies of those accounts that have a chance to get that stuff removed. But anyway, we're not going to get into all that. I really want to just talk about credit. I know on my thumbnail I put a bunch of my little credit cards in there, and that's not even my wife's credit cards, and how we leverage our credit, how we use our credit. I do have business credit. I have a Platinum American Express business card. I have fuel business cards. I try to use those so charges don't really affect my personal credit, but I'm big on paying credit cards off, use them, pay them off, use them, pay them off. There are some cards that carry balances on them, but the majority of my cards, probably 90% of them, don't carry any type of balance on them. And the ones that do is some that I use, that I leverage, right? And we're gonna talk about that. How do I leverage my credit? How do I use the Plastique platform to leverage, to accumulate a lot of points, a lot of reward points in a short period of time? So we're going to talk about that. I'm also going to show you a short little video about Plastique so you can understand it. But what I do, there's certain things that I do when I leverage credit, how I use my credit cards. Most time, even my Platinum American Express business, I get reward points for. I get all these different perks. I like to use that card because, especially when traveling, I definitely like to use it. I like to go into the different lounges that they have and just kick back and chill, have a drink, free food, free drink. So that American Express, I use that card a lot. And I like that card because you're going to pay it off every month. Every month you're going to pay. If I run it up to $2,000, I got to pay it off at the end of each month. And I like that. And I guess the reason I really like that, because it makes me say, you have to pay this card off, right? Because sometimes, we're all human. We get a little lazy. We'll pay it, but we don't pay the whole card off. So I definitely like using that card just because it definitely forces me to make that full payment. And I pay it throughout the month anyway. If I use 1,000, I may put 500 on it and then use it up. But that due date, that whole card is paid off by the due date on that card. But I do have other cards, Navy Federal cards, Discover cards. I like to use those cards. I have a Mercury card. I have quite a few cards that allow points and cash back rewards, and I like that. So I want you to look at this short little video I'm gonna put in. It's about Plastique, and then I'm gonna come back to you.
People and businesses everywhere use plastic to pay for virtually anything using their credit card, even where cards aren't accepted. It's so fast and easy. We'll explain how it works in less than 60 seconds. Ready? First, you tell us who you want to pay, how much you want to pay, and enter your payment information. Next, Plastic charges your credit or debit card. Finally, we send your recipient a check, ACH, or wire transfer, and you rack up points from your credit card reward program. Don't forget, Plastic also offers global payments, the ability to pay in cash from your bank account, and more. Take 2 minutes and make a payment with Plastic today at plastic.com. Plastic. It's the smarter way to pay.
Hey, that was a great little video. When I seen this, I thought it was a great idea because it's hard accumulating points unless you're just out buying big ticket items all the time. But with Plastic, the thing I like about it is and just like in the video, say you want to pay your mortgage or your rent and you have a card, say even if you have a $5,000 card and you say, you know what, the only thing I'm gonna do with this card, and I'm telling you what I'm doing, is I want to set it up. I want to use that card to pay my car notes, my rent, my cable, all those different items that you pay every month out of your debit card anyway. So out of your checking account anyway. And you have those cards and you'll be allowed to use that. And what they would do is you have to do it, like give them at least 2 weeks, and they will charge your card and then they will mail those people a check. So just imagine you're accumulating points every month by paying car notes, rent, cable, cell phone bill, whatever it is that you're using it for, and be able to accumulate those points. Your electric bill, how you can accumulate points fast. So just saying you have an $1,800 rent, you got a $500 car note, just say you have $5,000 that they're charged on that card every single month, and you're accumulating the points. And it's bills that you're gonna pay with your debit and out your checking account anyway. That's the great thing about using this Plastic platform. It is such a great platform to allow you to leverage your credit, how to leverage that credit now, because you're not carrying that balance every month. You're paying that balance off because you're using it. You're not gaining any interest on that card. You're accumulating points, could be cash rewards, points, and you're accumulating that over time. That's how some people travel. I know me and my wife, I had so many points on my American Express. This is when I lived in California. I'm back in Texas now. And we flew home to Texas and we flew round trip. I think we paid like $15 for a round trip ticket from California to Texas. And then with my American Express, we kind of chilled at the airport, in the lounges, the American Express lounge, you know, kick back, having free drinks, taking a little eating. Yeah, it was just enjoyable to be able to understand, you know, what the finer side of having credit is about. You know, being able to do those type of things and not really spend no money and not really be charged interest. That's how you leverage your credit. So so say you don't have reward cards, and you don't have where you can get points. Well, Larry, how do I leverage my card if I don't have those type of cards? Listen, leveraging your credit, let me put it to you like this. You could have a $500 Capital One card. You need to understand that the interest is applied on that card every month on the statement date. For example, your statement date is produced on the 15th of every month. You call your bank and say, hey, your credit card company, and say, hey, when do you produce my statement? They say your statement is produced on the 15th, but your due date is not till the 1st. So every month, you on the 17th, because your statement was produced, you took out, and your balance was zero on the 15th. On the 17th, you said, I'm just gonna charge up all $500 for whatever. And then on the 13th, you pay that $500 back off. On the 15th, when they produce the statement, you have a zero balance. And then that's gonna get reported to your credit report. For all y'all people out here to be hearing these people on TikTok or whatever, telling you that you can trick the credit bureaus and your score is gonna jump up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you for a fact how I know the scoring modules, all that. First of all, creditors only report once a month. Whenever they report, they only do it once a month. They don't do it twice a month. So you don't making payments twice is not the reason why your score is increasing. Remember, the first payment that you make, the interest, if you're paying it on the due date, they're taking the interest, their interest, and then the rest goes to principal. That second payment on a credit card all goes to principal, because you no longer have a payment due till the next statement is produced. So all you're doing is lowering, you're just reducing your utilization faster, which is gonna drive your score, because now you're reducing your utilization. It's not because you made two payments on whatever dates they're trying to tell you. It don't work that way. And if they tell you it worked that way, tell them to show me in the FICO scoring module that it works that way, because it don't. So I just laugh when I see those videos where people say that type of stuff, and then I hear in the comments, it actually works. And I'm just like, wow, like they got tricked that easy. It doesn't work that way. All creditors only report once a month. If you don't believe me, call them and ask them. How many times do you report to the credit bureau a month? And every single one, I'm gonna tell you one. None of them will tell you two. Unless you dispute something and the credit bureaus, the credit bureaus are just answering a dispute. But for the creditors, they do not dispute. They do not send information to the credit bureaus twice a month. So that's a false claim. I tell all of them they crazy, they don't know what they're talking about. But back to leveraging your credit. If you could borrow $500 on that card every month, say you have a cash advance of $250, and then you use $250 purchasing groceries every month before that statement day, 2 days before that statement day, if you pay that off on the 15th when they produce the statement, you owe a zero balance. You just borrowed $500 and didn't pay a dime in interest. You could do that every month for a year and never pay interest on your card. That's what's about leveraging your credit. It's about understanding your credit, leveraging. That you use that card every single month. You maxed it out every single month. You paid it off every single month, 2 days before the statement date. They produced the statement. You had zero money. You owed zero money because you paid it off. They couldn't apply any interest to you. They report to the credit bureau that you have a zero balance on that card. And 2 days after that, say after the 15th, on the 16th, 17th, after your statement produced, you go out and you take that other, you go back and take that $500 again. And then you turn right back around 2 days before the statement date, you pay that card off. And then on the 15th, you owe zero interest applied to you. And then a day after that, or 2 days after this statement been produced, you go on to take that money again. You could do that every single month for 12 months, 24 months, 36 months, and never pay a dime in interest. You see what I'm saying? Never pay a dime in interest. So you have that card, you're using that card, you reaping the benefits off that card, and the banks, the credit card companies won't get a dime from you. But most people don't understand that about using your credit cards. They wait till the due date to pay their card. You pay it before the statement date. Call and you change what your due dates to your statement date. And then 2 days before your statement date, you pay those credit cards off. And you have zero interest applied to you. The interest is what's killing you. 18% interest, 24% interest. You run up your cards to $10,000, $11,000, and now you're paying $200 and something every month. And out of that $200 and something, probably 180 of it is going to interest. That's why it takes so long. When you look at your credit card statement, it'll say if you made the minimum payment, it'll take you 22 years to pay this card off. 22 years. Look, if you don't have to listen, I look at your credit card statement. There's by law, they have to put that information in there now. How long will it take if you make minimum payments to pay that card off? 18 years, 13 years, 15 years. So leverage your credit. Leverage how to use your credit. Use this plastic. It'll be in the description, this plastic platform. You can do your rent, your mortgage, card notes, electric bills, all that. They will charge your card, send a check to those establishments, and you will reap the points, rewards off of it. Burn through those rewards. Next thing you know, you can fly to New York for free. You can fly to Florida for free. Hotels for free. Take a vacation for free. And you didn't even pay interest, because the money that you set up on there is money that you're going to be paying every month anyway. Money that you're doing with your debit cards, or you're writing a check, or you're doing the ACH anyway. Use the platform. The platform is there to reap and to gain the benefits. We have to be able to take advantage of the things that are out there, educate ourselves, and take care of all that. Who wants free money? Free money. Free money, but we have to be educated to take advantage of that free money. So I want to do a quick short video on leveraging your credit. If you have any questions, send me a message, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, share the channel. You know the deal. I'm trying to bring you good information. If it's something you want me to talk about, leave me a message. I had a message. Somebody said they wanted me to talk more about Metro 2, the e-Oscar codes, and I'm gonna do a class about that. So if you want some information, I do have my master dispute package. It's been going off well. A lot of people like it. It's got a lot of information in there. You can hit me up, shoot me an email. It's in the description. The package is $70. It has so much information in it. Restrictive endorsement, how to settle debts, get it off your credit report, how to request a 1099-C, dispute delinquencies. It has the Fair Credit Reporting Act in it. It has the credit resource guide. It's got all kind of information in there to help you know what is the best way to get something removed, and can you actually get that removed. You need to educate yourself, right? This package is not about a whole bunch of dispute letters and all that. There are some in there. This is about giving you real information so you can produce the best letters for yourself, right? This is not all about a bunch of people sell all these different templates and all that. I mean, they sell it to 10,000 people. There are 10,000 people writing their name on that template, sending it to the credit bureau. No, it's about gaining information and producing your own template. You know what I mean? Because when I'm doing people's dispute, I change it up on everybody's. I don't do the same thing. And I do my manually. You have a lot of companies out here that have, they have software to do all that. And they're just kicking out pretty much the same letters. I mean, you have to be creative. And for me, it's not about the volume of customers. It's about being able to get those customers the results that they want, right? And the ones that follow the plan, they reach the goals. Some just don't follow the plan. They're not ready, I was telling my friends, it was listening to a rap song, and it talked about a guy wanted to be successful. And he said, do you want to be successful? And the guy said, yes, I want. He said, well, if you want to be successful, meet me down at the beach. I was like, meet you down at the beach? Why am I meet you at the beach? I want to be successful. I don't want to be a lifeguard. He said, do you want to be successful? He said, yeah. So meet me down in the beach. So he went down to the beach. The guy was out in the water. He said, well, come on out here in the water. He said, man, the man must be crazy. I'm not coming out here to swim. I want to be successful. So he started walking away. He said, hey, I thought you want to be successful. He said, I want to do this. So if you want to be successful, come on out here. So when he got him out there into the water, he held his head underwater. And he held his head underwater till he almost passed out. And he lifted him up. And then he said, okay, what were you thinking? What did you want to do most when I had your head underwater? And he said, breathe. He said, to be successful, you have to want to be successful as much as you wanted to breathe. Powerful. So for me, to be successful, that's my mindset. I want to be successful as bad as I want to breathe. And if you want to be successful, that is how much you want to be successful. You can talk about it. You can think about it. You can fool yourself that that's what you want to do, but you could do it if that's what you really want to do. That's my message for today. Keeping it real with you. If you want to be successful in improving your credit, opening a business, whatever it is, you have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. That's the word for the day. So this is Larry with Invest and Build Your Credit and Wealth. Hey, if you have any questions about leveraging your credit, anything about the Plastic website, you can go on there. You've seen the video. It'll be in the description. I do have that master dispute package. If you're interested in it, shoot me an email. Before you even buy it, I would talk to you. You can talk to anybody that reach out. I get back to everybody that reaches out to me, and I will talk to you about it. I just ain't out here trying to sell you something and then run down the street. Before I do, I'll talk to you. I'll tell you everything in a package. If you want me to do a credit analysis, I'll do a credit analysis for free. If you give me your credit report, a sign up, go to my website, sign up for Identity IQ. I'll give you a free credit analysis. I will tell you exactly what you need to do with your credit. If you buy the package, you have my phone number, you have my email. If you have any questions, I will answer your questions for you. I want to truly help you, right? I truly want to help you. My life has changed in 4 years. I got on this journey in 2017 and my life has totally changed. You know what I mean? Bought a house, sold that house, I had to take a screenshot. I was like, my goodness. All that was stemmed from being able to take care of my learning that credit is important for my financial success. Period. So I'm doing good, living good. And hey, I do have a car channel if y'all want to come check out this my C63, boy. I'm building a monster over there. building a monster. But if you want to come check it out, it's all smoke. No, it's all C63S smoke. That's my car channel, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna really be putting some videos on there too. And we're gonna steadily push to get y'all credit right and get y'all on. So if you have any questions, hit me up. I got you. I promise you, I got you. So I appreciate your time. All my new subscribers, I appreciate you. Please keep subscribing to the channel. Please share the channel and get this information out. We have to share. It's enough out here for all of us. It's enough out here for all of us. And I ain't trying to hold no information, right? So if you need help with your credit, let me know. And you don't need to hire me. Sometimes I try to talk clients into doing it themselves, right? Because I want you to educate yourself. So, but if you have any questions, you get with me. I got you. And so this is Larry with Invest and Build Your Credit and Wealth, and I'm out.